Hello amazing people, welcome to yet another segment of my weekly forex podcast. In today's video, I'll be analyzing the chart with you guys so we can boost spot trading opportunity for this new week. Before I take you guys to my screen to analyze this chart with you, I need to quickly speak about one important thing which you guys need to know today. Risk management. Risk management is a mathematical approach to forex trading, and you see this risk management is very powerful tools which will help you become more profitable at the long run. And I will give you a simple illustration about how powerful this risk management approach is. Let's assume you have $1,000 as your trading capital and you are willing to risk $100 on each trade. That means you have to lose 10 times to blow the trading account. Now, while trading the account, you have 7 losses in a row, which is you lost 700 and you are down to 300 available as your trading capital. Do you know, with the power of the risk management, with that 30 trades, you can still become profitable and recover your losses? How is this possible? Exercise patience and let me explain this to you. There is this simple concept which is called risk to reward. Risk to reward means the amount of money you are willing to risk and the amount of reward you are looking for if you risk that particular amount. Now, let's assume you are willing to risk 1 to get 30. That means your risk to reward is 1:30. Now, if you risk $100, then your reward will be $300, which you are looking at. So with the reward you have, which is $300, and the risk which you are the $100 which you are risking, combined with the reward, that is simply $400. Right now, let's say the 30 trades goes into a winning. That means you will be up with 1,200 in total amount in your trading capital, which is you will recover the 700 and your 300, which is the 300 which you risk on each trade, which is the 300, will amount to what? $1,000, and you will still be in a profit of $200. Now, do you see how powerful the risk management tool is? Definitely, you need to apply the risk management to your trading. So at the long run, no matter the losses you encounter or experience in your trading journey, you will still become profitable at the long run. So before I take you guys to my screen, I need to quickly do a simple recap on how last 2 trade actually went. So I take a single trade which is on both spot USD last week, but it went into losses and I didn't bother taking any trade because currently I'm undergoing new knowledge, which is I want to improve more on my entries and improve more in the knowledge that I have when it comes to trading. So in the process, there are a lot of refining that goes into the new process which I want to welcome on board. So I didn't bother taking any trade. Immediately I experienced that losses. I just have to give myself time just to finish with the new knowledge which I'm doing, and as well try to define the new knowledge. So once I'm done with this, I will definitely get back to the chart and make my money. So as you can see on the screen, this was how the Go Spot USD trade went. You see, it actually went into loss last week. And as you can see on the screen as well, this is the New Zealand card which actually played out as planned last week rather. So there was a breakout and a retest on the neckline, and the market actually went into the necessary direction which we expected it to go. So I'm on the monthly time frame on Go Spot USD, and as you can see on the monthly time frame, we are in a strong bullish trend. Okay, so I will scale down to the weekly time frame to see if we have levels so we can mark out some levels. As you can see here, price is currently, there is no level, there is no obvious level here which we can, mark right about here. So let me scale down to the daily time frame. So basically, as you can see on the daily time frame, price currently is approaching this moving average right about here. And I need to quickly explain something to us, which is a simple structure. This is a lower high, a lower low. A lower high right about here, a lower low, and a lower high right about here. Now, you see all these levels right about here. Okay, those structures are currently what? Broken. That signals to us that price is currently pointing downward. Okay, so price is currently at this level right about here. This is a low right about here, but I won't mark out this low because I need to scale down to the 4 hour before I can mark out this low. And before I proceed, I need to, show us something here, which I will, explain further on this particular current uh, action going on the price right about here. So what I want to explain here is, look at what happened in the previous event right about here. Price was moving up, give us a lower high, a lower low right about here, a lower high, lower low right about here, a lower high, and price eventually changed trend right about here, took out this higher low right about here, which signals to us that price has shifting structure, right? So now this higher low was taken out as well at this level. Okay, this higher low is being taken out at this level, which signals that it's a shift in structure. But when price actually got to this level, was unable to take out this level as well. You see this level right about here, this level right about here, price was unable to take it out. Price actually took this out. Price actually took this out as well. So when price actually got to this level, price got exhausted and resumed its bullish its bullish trend. So having explained this basic, which is the previous event that happened in the market, now let's go back to the current event that is going on in the market. Okay, I will need to delete this. So now you see this current event going on in the market. This is a higher low. There is another higher low right about it. Price has taken it out. So I will scale down to the 4-hour time frame so we can see this low more. So we can see this low in the lower in the 4-hour time frame. It looks more obvious on the lower time frame. So let me scale down to the 4-hour time frame rather. So let me increase the screen size. So you see this is another level right about here. Okay. So as explained in the previous price action that happened, okay, those previous events, look at the simple market structure. Please take note of this simple thing that I'm explaining here. Look at this simple market structure. Higher high, higher low. Higher high, higher low. Higher high, higher low. Higher high, higher low. Another higher high, higher low. Higher high, high. And now, price tends to take out this low, which signals to us that we are currently now in a bearish trend. So a lower low was printed here, a lower high was printed here. Okay, so this level right about here, this particular level right about here, this particular level right about here was taken out by this action right about here. So currently we are at this level. So is price going to take it out? We don't know. Is price going to bounce off? We don't know, because price is currently rejecting this level. As you can see, price is currently rejecting this level. I need to do this so we can obviously see what is going on. You see, price is currently rejecting this level. Okay, this is a doji cross at this support level. This is a doji cross being printed here at this support level. You see the doji cross being printed there, and this is a rejection candlestick at this support level. It's a very strong level. Now, for us to decide what price might tend to do next, this is what we have to look out for, guys. So this will be our next line of action. Before we can continue the sell trend, we need to watch out for price on the 4-hour time frame, not the 1 hour. 4-hour time frame. Let's wait for price to print a bearish engulfing candlestick below this level. What do I mean by a bearish engulfing candlestick? Let me show you an example of a bearish engulfing candlestick. This is a bearish engulfing candlestick right about here. This is a bearish engulfing candlestick. This is a bearish engulfing candlestick. This is a bearish candlestick, but this is a bearish engulfing candlestick. Once we can see a bearish engulfing candlestick print here, we are going. This confirms to us that price still want to what? Continue downward. That is the confirmation that we look out for before we can start looking for a sell trend here. Reasons why I said we have to look for this particular sell trend is because of the previous event which I showed you on the daily time frame. Price might decide to bounce off this level, might decide to use this support right about here to continue its trend. Now if price tends to do this and show us a bearish what is it called, confirmation, a bearish engulfing candlestick confirmation right about here. What we are going to look for is the next level we'll be looking at is this level right about here. That will be the next level we'll be looking out for. So all we just need to do is scale down to the lower time frame, which is the 1 hour time frame. Okay, scale down to the 1 hour time frame. After this level has been created, we just have to look for a pullback to this particular level here and start looking for a sell opportunity downward. Okay, that will be the only condition which we'll be looking for a sell opportunity. Now let me go back to the 4-hour time frame. You see, on the 4-hour time frame as well, the price on the RSI is currently at the cheap zone, very cheap zone. This is what I mean by this cheap zone. You see, price currently at the cheap zone. Okay, price is very cheap at this level. So now with this simple confirmation, we need to patiently wait for price to give us something to hold on to. Okay, so now let me show us what we might tend to look for on the bullish side of the market, so which can give us an heads up. Now if we see a bullish engulfing candlestick print above this line, you see on this is the 4-hour time frame, don't forget this is done on the what, I need to zoom in so you guys can see what I'm actually trying to explain. This line, horizontal line, is above this candlestick. Okay, this is simply the price action. This is simply price action that I'm using here. So there's a so if a bullish candlestick, engulfing candlestick, tends to print somewhere around here, then there is this evening, this morning star candlestick formation that we'll be looking for, which is going to happen here. That means if a bullish engulfing candlestick printed, that will definitely signal a possible reversal, a possible reversal. So a possible reversal. I won't be using only this as my own confirmation, but this will give me an heads up. If I see a bullish engulfing candlestick, what do I mean by a bullish engulfing candlestick? In case you don't know one, this is a bullish engulfing candlestick. You see this green one? See this green one? If it tends to print outside this level, now let me scale down to the 1 hour time frame. Let me scale down to the 1 hour time frame. Going to this week, we need to be patient with the market to give us good signal before we start taking trade. Don't forget the monthly, the weekly, and the daily is on a strong bullish trend. So price needs to tell us what it wants to do for this new week. So now if we eventually see a bullish engulfing candlestick print on the 4-hour time frame, all this confirmation must be done on the 4-hour time frame before you scale down to the lower time frame. All this confirmation, note all this keyword, the confirmation must be done on the 4-hour time frame before you come down to the 1 hour time frame. If the the bullish engulfing candlestick that I said we should look out for on the 4-hour time frame actually or eventually played out, printed on the screen. Now on the lower time frame, this is what is going to happen. There will definitely be a shift in structure. Now what do I mean by a shift in structure? This is what I mean by a shift in structure. We can see the price is currently pointing downward. Okay, and in the sell trend, the market structure for a sell trend is simply a lower low, a lower high rather, a lower high, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, and a lower low. So for us to see a possible shift in structure, that must actually happen on the 4-hour time frame. By the time this happens on the 4-hour time frame, okay, by the time this actually happened on the 4-hour time frame, that means there is an high chances that price wants to continue with, start another shift in structure. So if we see this, if this happens, always note those words that I'm using, which is the probability words. If that means if possible this happen in the market, we don't have to automatically take trades on this. We need to patiently wait for price to give us another higher low. Once we see a higher low confirmation, then we look for a buy opportunity to continue up. We don't have to eventually take a trade here, but we need to patiently wait for price to give us another higher low. By taking price at this higher low, we will be taking a bullish entry at a very cheap price, where we have a good risk to reward. Okay, hope you note all those information which I explained there. I gave a sell and a buy entry. So things you need to look out for. This require patience. This is a new week. New moves can happen in the week. So a sell or a buy opportunity can happen in this new week. So these are the things we need to look out for on the gold spot trade for this new week. And we shouldn't, be, get trapped into this, what's it called, this last week wool move. Market might decide to change his movement for this new week. Okay, so we need to prepare for both sides. Anyhow the price wants to move, we want to continue its sell trend, we must be ready to benefit from it to this level. If we want to continue the bullish trend, we must be able to to benefit from it. So this is just a simple explanation which I made in this analysis. So guys, this is the analysis that I will be sharing with you for this week on Gold Spot USD, guys. So next week I will come here to analyze the chart with you guys as well, so we can both spot trading opportunity together. So I want to say a big thank you to you guys for sticking this long to the end of this video. And as I always say, guys, I appreciate you a lot, and I appreciate you a lot for always coming to my channel to consume every single content that I drop every week. I want to say a big thank you to you guys. So I will see you guys next week, and have a profitable week ahead with you guys. So don't forget, before I round this up, don't forget, trade what you see on the chart. Trade what you see. Don't have a strong opinion towards the chart. Be flexible towards what price present to you. Something must not happen. Things must not happen the way you want it to happen on the chart, but always move with the flow of the river. What price tends to present to you. If price tends to present a sell opportunity, all you need to do is wait for the higher time frame structure to simply form, then you can benefit from it. Once price presents a bullish structure to you and you see a proper confirmation, guys, flow with the river. Don't try to have a strong opinion towards the market. Okay, so I will see you guys next week. Bye for now, guys.